anything against you. It's like going and taking care of business. Business is over now. It fucking sucks that we had to go through it, but it's handled. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What up?
Nuggies.
Well, here's the perspective though from Rami and Kay and Vinny and the lads and us, Linx. It started because of a gripe with you and Rami, and you got those boys involved essentially, right? You paid Rami off.
So what it was? So what it was that day when our snitch found your guys' spot near the hospital, near the hospital where
in the south side,
in the south side, right? So we're doing our shit, this and that. We see people pull up, this and that. I'm on the radio, and then Matt's like, he's like, it's Rami, bro. He's like, what do you want to do, Linx? I said, well, let's fall back. I actually called Tugs. When I found out, I said, Tugs, bro, I think we hit it. Your shit, my bad. We'll fall back. Tugs like, all right, cool.
Did he call this meeting?
Me and Rami are talking.
Or
and then Rami is like, all right, cool. And then Rami still gets pissed off. Dealership fucking gets out. And then we get into a shootout. That's when those boys got heated. Right? Now, and I was telling them, I said, look, at the end of the day, it's like we're still a small crew. Like, we got to be smart about this, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you, I was pissed that Rami shot me that day, you know, because I didn't think he was gonna fucking pull a gun like to that extent.
I hear it,
right? Which I think I have all right to be fucking, you know, to be mad about, right? When I'm just here trying to squash this shit, I'm like, cool. And then from that point on, brother, it just turns to other shit.
And then telling me the story, so I called Linx. I wanted to hear from
that these guys hit your guys shit again, and apparently they went back a second time, like a few days ago, or like maybe last week or some shit.
Night we waterboarded.
Yeah, they went back to back in like fucking the half hour.
And then, you know, and I spoke to Tugs about that. I go, to me, that shit ain't fucking right. And that goes for anybody. That goes for any gang in this fucking city. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's to me, that's some ratty shit.
Well, I mean, they are ratty people, so it is what it is. But here's the deal: what's the location of the last warehouse that you had with them?
I honestly, bro, I don't remember. I told Rami and I told Tugs, like, I do not remember, bro.
How don't you remember?
Because I fucking never went up there, bro. I was never involved.
You literally told us the last time when you hit the warehouse that you got the information from the snitch.
The last time,
you're gonna tell me that you weren't there?
The safe house, the one that they got the snitch information from, bro. When these guys were doing their warehouse shit, I had no involvement on it whatsoever. I told them I didn't want to go. Just let me know what you guys want to do. Some shit, cool. You guys handle all that.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest about that. I feel like that's total bullshit.
It's not though, Vinny.
Y'all got like you got a drink back here or something.
What I'm hearing
go in the fridge.
Right
you gotta yeah.
To me, you gotta understand from my point of view, and I guarantee all my boys feel the same, is that you still have ties with these motherfuckers and you don't want to give shit up.
No, the crazy thing is I don't have ties. I can even send you a screenshot. I have no ties.
Yeah, but I thought you didn't. Last time you said you didn't want to give it.
Last time I wanted to no. Last
you know,
time
but when we drowned you and shit.
I mean, first of all, I'm like, I didn't know. Like, I don't know where the locations are, brother.
You didn't know it, Dan? You when you know we put you in the toilet or whatever?
Nah. Like Vinny, like I said, bro. Like at the end of the day,
how didn't you hold up? How didn't you know where your spot were when you were in the toilet?
That's what I'm not understanding. That's why I still believe you're bullshitting me, and I don't like to be bullshitted. And I came here with respect, but now I'm starting to lose respect and lose patience.
I mean,
I'm not trying to be an asshole to you.
Just be honest. You didn't want to give it up because, like, you didn't want to rat. That's what it was last time.
At the end of the day, look. At the end of the day,
yes or no?
What do you mean? No, it had nothing to do with that. Like I said,
I don't know. You didn't want to
bro.
rat your boys out. That's what you told us. I mean, you can just say that and then, like, you know,
Tugs,
not a problem.
Tugs? I've always been straight up with you, bro. I've always straight up with most of you guys here.
Yeah, no, I know that.
And the more this shit's fucking
literally
happening
on your GPS links, like you don't like every time you look at your phone, it's you know where it is, you know.
Brother, I must you know what I mean. At one point, I must have looked at it like a few weeks back when they first fucking got it, and that was it. I'm like, you guys handle that shit, whatever you guys want to do with it, and then that's it. At the end of the day, the most shit. I find that. Hold on. Let me finish.
Linx.
The most shit I've ever done with these guys are fucking banks.
Linx, you're gonna tell me it's on your GPS every day you wake up, you go to sleep. Don't run your bullshit that you don't know where it is.
I never
Linx.
paid attention to it, Vinny. I've never paid attention to it because I told him I didn't want to.
Linx, all you're doing right now is pissing me off more and more and making me understand that you still work with them.
Vinny, I don't. And that's hand to God, bro. I swear on everything. And if you,
I mean, you could have Jesus come down here right now and fucking swear for you also. I just don't believe the bullshit coming out of your mouth.
That's fine, Vinny, and that's cool. But like I said, brother, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm telling you guys from like the honest truth, and that's the best I could do at this point. I don't know what else to do.
So
anymore.
here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna find those locations for us.
I'm not getting involved, Vinny. I'm not getting involved.
Well, it's gonna be a bad day for you then.
What does that mean?
It's gonna end up bad for you.
Like in what sense?
Just like what I said.
Like as in what sense? You're gonna be like after?
Yeah, we'll come after you in a sense, yeah, and you boys.
Those are not my. I don't fuck with those guys.
I don't give a fuck what you could tell me that the Pope ain't fucking the Pope, and I'm not gonna believe you right now.
Okay.
Okay. To me, I came here nice and cordial until I felt like you were bullshitting me. That you sit here, that you've been with these guys for weeks, and you never knew where the fucking warehouse was. So what you're telling me right now to my face, I feel like you're lying to my face. So
he told me and Rami that
locations of that place.
Vinny, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know.
Fine. If you don't know, you better go find out.
I'm not getting involved in that shit with those guys anymore, bro. Like I said, it's weird with those guys, and I don't want nothing to do with it. And that's what I'm gonna continue to do. Now, at the end of the day, listen, if you guys got to do what you guys got to do, I'm by myself now. That's it at the end of the day, right? So you know what I mean. And at the end of the day, I'm just here. I'm focusing on businesses and just you know what I mean, and just having fun.
So
and
from my let me ask you this: from my understanding, is that at first you didn't want out with these guys, but all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the next day, it just poof, you done with them?
It was that night, yeah. There was a couple of things leading up. There was a couple of things leading up to that too. Prior to that, like I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna get into detail about it. But
I mean, if you want your life and you want your companies to continue to prosper, I mean, you should go into detail, no?
No, that is nothing to do with this. It's just from the communication, just some of the shit that they were doing. You know what I mean? Like it's just some shit that wasn't my vibe. You know what I mean? Right. And that's it at the end of the day. Like I said, it's just me. And, if I'm standing at my dealership and if people, if you guys, I don't know what else to tell you, bro. I'm hoping it doesn't get to that, but I'm hoping you take my word for it. If not, then there's nothing else. Then there's nothing else more I can do, bro.
Are they still working for your businesses?
Nope.
All right.
Like I said, I told them I cut ties and I want to cut ties with everything with them.
I believe him.
All right, let me have a little sidebar with the boys quick, all right?
Yeah.
All right.
So,
I'll be honest, I thought this shit was over.
Me too.
No.
Now I regret saying it.
So here's the deal. Yeah. Before we move forward, right? He set up they came off of some weird shit with him and he wasn't fucking with it, and that's like one of the main reasons why he left. So it's more of, is it a thing that he's just trying to forget because he doesn't want to remember?
I think so.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
So.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
So I don't want to push him if that's the case. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, he's trying to distance himself from that.
I think there's more of a reason why he disconnected from them than we know, and we don't have to worry about. That's on him. And I feel like the reason why he doesn't want to give us locations is because he just wants to forget about that whole period he went through with them because of the weird occurrences he had with them.
I think, like I said in the group chat, I think he would rather deal with us fucking with him and fucking with his businesses and all that shit than have to deal with the other guys at all. And to be honest, like, I don't think that we should fuck him up on behalf of that stance. Like, don't get me wrong, I want the warehouse just as much as you guys do, and I want to go fuck up these guys, but at the same time,
that was the vibes I was getting.
For someone to just up and just completely leave their group and basically be like, I want to forget that portion of my fucking life with those guys, and being Linx, like Link isn't a bad dude, bro. Like I don't hold him for that.
Yeah, that's fair.
So make sure everyone on the same page. We met with Linx. Wait, you were there, right, Vinny? Were you there when we?
Yeah, when we blew off that fucking douchebag's face off. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Matt guy, the one who called me on the phone that one night and was like, saying all kinds of shit. Vinny and Rami heard the shit that he was spitting. Like, the dude was on some dumb shit. You know what I mean? Gun in your mouth level thing. Say whatever the fuck you want, kind of thing. So he got shot. Then his other boy got shot. And Linx said he went away and came back, and he said he's gonna cut ties with all of them. Like, he apparently got in a big fight with them, and he was gonna find a way to like get himself removed from the app, because I think he was like the owner of it or something like that. So if he's saying right now, I agree, he probably don't know where it is. I'll tell you right now that the reason he got dumped, like we kept drowning his ass, is because he was saying that he didn't want to rat out his boys or like snitch on his boys' stash house.
And then the next day it was like totally opposite what you're saying.
Well, it sounded like when I came through, he was talking about, but I told Tugs this, I told Tugs that. I told this motherfucker very straight up. Am I wrong?
No, he wasn't on that. He said everything you've just said. The only thing that has changed is I don't know and I forgot. So other than I don't want to rat, and I think it's one of those things where he's like he wants to forget. He hasn't forgotten. He knows.
So here's the deal. To me, what it sounds like, there was that one day when y'all were waterboarding them, this, that, and the third, all the shit that you're doing to them, and he was still ride or die. I'm not gonna snitch on my boys. That's what I was picking up, and then all of a sudden,
now I don't remember.
It's like, fuck them. I don't want to be bothered with them. I don't want nothing to do with them. I fired him from everything. He even said before you got here, there was some weird shit that went on with them.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
From my point of view, I feel like we should just lay off in a sense. You know what I'm trying to say? And then deal with these other guys the way we'll deal with them, and do what we have to do. But for Linx himself, I feel like it's more of a touchy subject, and we just move past it, and that's it.
I think for us that makes sense. I don't know if Rami forgot, but that's like, this is like,
Rami, don't worry.
No. I that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like, if Rami still got beef with Linx, then there's still beef with Linx. You know what I'm saying?
The only reason why Rami has beef with him is because his boys. The message that Linx read to me was because the boys hit their warehouse again. That was the only reason. That's why he said deals off. Tell me where their location is. And I guess that was 2 days ago. Or whenever it happened.
Wait, again? Like after all the shit at the smoke shop?
Yeah.
There was a deal that him and Rami.
There was a deal that him and Rami made, and then they lost the weed warehouse, and I guess those guys hit it. And then Rami texted them back, "Fuck that! It's smoke for life." And it is what it is, and let us know the location of their spot. So I think we just move forward by letting Linx do what he's doing, let him be his entrepreneur, let him do his shit with on top, the dealership, and we just find the other guys the way we find them, and that's it.
Yeah.
Trust him until he gives us a reason not to.
I agree with that.
Does that sound good with y'all?
Yeah, I'm on that page. Like I said,
I feel like we're all on the same page on this. I'll be honest.
We are.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, like,
Go ahead, Dub. Sorry.
If Rami still got unsettled beef, right? That's the only thing to consider. But like, as far as I know, like, we gotta wait to see if he still does. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was gonna say.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.